The television world has been shaken by breaking news. A story that's rapidly unfolding and sending shockwaves through the industry. The news is unexpected, and the implications are far-reaching. Vanessa Feltz's once promising show, a staple of daytime television, is now facing an unprecedented crisis. The show, which was once a ratings winner, is now struggling to stay afloat. It is now undeniably in crisis, teetering on the brink of cancellation. The atmosphere within the production team is tense, with everyone feeling the pressure. Viewership numbers have dropped to shocking lows, plummeting to figures that are simply unsustainable for a prime-time show. The studio audience seats are noticeably emptier. People are asking if the show will even survive this dramatic downturn. The future of the show hangs in the balance, with executives considering all options, including the possibility of pulling the plug. No one expected this sudden fall from grace, this rapid decline in popularity. The speed and severity of the ratings drop have caught everyone off guard. Vanessa, a familiar face on Channel 5 for many years, a seasoned broadcaster known for her engaging personality, seemed to have everything going for her: a successful career, a loyal fan base, and a platform to discuss important issues. Her show was heavily promoted across all media platforms, with a significant investment in advertising and marketing. It featured big interviews with high-profile guests and wasn't afraid to tackle bold and often controversial topics, sparking debate and discussion across the nation. But now, the audience has turned away, switching channels and seeking entertainment elsewhere. Producers are scrambling to understand what's gone wrong, desperately searching for answers and solutions to revive the show's dwindling popularity. Social media is full of negative comments and harsh criticism about the show's decline, with viewers expressing their disappointment and frustration. Some say it's simply unwatchable now, citing repetitive content and a lack of fresh ideas. While others think the world has changed around Vanessa, with evolving tastes and preferences leaving her brand of television behind. This is undoubtedly the lowest point in Vanessa's long and successful TV career, a moment of crisis that could define her future in the industry. What caused such a dramatic collapse in viewership? What factors contributed to this sudden and unexpected downfall? To see the bigger picture and understand the underlying causes, we must look back at Vanessa's past, examine her career history, and understand what she built her brand on, to truly grasp the magnitude of this current crisis. For years, Vanessa Feltz had cultivated a very specific persona on television. Vanessa Feltz was primarily known for her sharp tongue and her willingness to speak her mind, no matter the consequences. She wasn't afraid to stir the pot, and this outspokenness became her trademark. In particular, she became a regular and quite vocal critic of Meghan Markle, offering commentary on everything from Meghan's fashion choices to her public statements. Her comments about Meghan were often headline news, sparking debate and generating considerable buzz across various media platforms. Some viewers tuned in specifically just to hear her opinions, often controversial, on the Duchess of Sussex and the royal family in general. This anti-Meghan approach, whether intentional or not, became a significant part of Vanessa's public identity and brand. She didn't hold back, offering unfiltered opinions that often pushed the boundaries of acceptable commentary. Every news story, every perceived misstep about Meghan or Prince Harry was meticulously picked apart live on air, often with a critical and unforgiving eye. The audience initially seemed to enjoy the drama and the spectacle, at least at first, as the ratings reflected a certain level of engagement. But times change quickly, and public sentiment is a fickle thing, especially in the fast-paced and ever-evolving world of television broadcasting. The novelty of constantly criticizing Meghan began to wear thin, losing its initial appeal. Viewers started to see, or perhaps more accurately, started to feel the constant stream of negativity as increasingly tiring and even draining. Many wondered why the show couldn't shift its focus and concentrate on something more uplifting and positive, offering a break from the relentless negativity. This reputation for harsh criticism, once her strength and a key to her success, has slowly but surely become a significant weakness, hindering her ability to connect with a broader audience. The public mood is shifting, evolving towards a desire for more positive and inclusive content. And Vanessa's often harsh and unforgiving style simply doesn't connect with viewers in the same way it once did, leaving her struggling to maintain her relevance in a changing media landscape. Let's delve into the cold, hard numbers. The ratings for Vanessa Feltz's show have collapsed, plummeting to levels that are causing serious concern. It's a stark illustration of how quickly fortunes can change in the fickle world of television. Only 180,000 viewers tuned in for last week's episode. This figure represents a significant decline, a worrying trend that cannot be overlooked by anyone involved with the show. That's a huge drop from the 400,000 it had last year. The show has lost more than half of its audience in a single year, a dramatic fall from grace that demands immediate attention and analysis. It's a staggering fall that has left Channel 5 bosses worried and scrambling for answers. They are undoubtedly asking themselves what went wrong and what can be done to salvage the situation. At the start, the numbers looked promising, with initial viewership figures suggesting a potential hit. There was optimism and excitement surrounding the show's launch, but every week more people switched off, abandoning the show in favor of other options. The audience was clearly not connecting with the content. The show's share of the audience is now less than 2%, a minuscule slice of the overall television pie. This puts it in a precarious position, making it one of Channel 5's poorest performers, languishing at the bottom of the ratings table. It's a situation that cannot be sustained for long. These figures are lower than reruns of old sitcoms, highlighting just how unpopular the show has become. Even nostalgia is proving to be a more powerful draw for viewers. Advertisers are pulling back, understandably hesitant to invest in a failing program. The financial implications are becoming increasingly significant. They don't want to spend money on a show that people aren't watching. It's simply not a sound business decision. They need to see a return on their investment. Even the show's sponsors are asking questions, demanding answers and reassurances about the future. Their continued support is now in doubt. The numbers are impossible to ignore, a stark and undeniable reflection of the show's decline. They paint a clear picture of failure. With every new episode, it's clear the audience has spoken, delivering a resounding verdict on the show's fate. The message is clear: they are not interested. The once loyal viewers have found something else to watch, moving on to other programs that better capture their attention and interest. The challenge now is to understand why. The mood at Channel 5 is tense. Executives have been called into emergency meetings. The falling ratings are causing panic behind the scenes. No one wants to be blamed for the show's failure. Ideas are being thrown around the boardroom. Some want to change the show completely. Others say it's time for Vanessa to step down. There's even talk of cancelling the show altogether. Staff feel the pressure. Jobs may be at risk if the show ends. Producers are working overtime, trying to come up with ways to save it. The atmosphere is one of worry and uncertainty. For now, Channel 5 is watching the numbers closely, but time is running out for Vanessa's show to turn things around. People are starting to ask tough questions. Why has Vanessa been given so many chances? Other shows with low ratings are cancelled quickly, yet Channel 5 has stood by Vanessa for far longer. Some say it's because of her long career and big personality. Others believe Channel 5 hoped her Anti-Meghan style would attract attention, but that gamble has not paid off. Critics argue it's unfair. They point out that new presenters rarely get this much support. Vanessa's repeated failures are seen as a sign of favoritism by some fans and media experts. It's clear patience is wearing thin. The show's future hangs in the balance, and the network must decide if they will give her yet another chance. It's now obvious that attacking Meghan Markle doesn't work on TV anymore. Audiences want fresh stories and a positive approach. The days of building a show around criticism of Harry and Meghan are over. Royal fans have shown their loyalty through tough times. They have supported Harry and Meghan despite all the negative headlines. This support has been a powerful force, and it shows no sign of fading. Shows based on constant criticism feel outdated. Audiences are smarter and want real stories, not recycled drama. The tide has turned, and TV needs to reflect this new reality. So thank you to all the royal fans. Your support for Harry and Meghan matters. You have helped change the conversation, showing that kindness always wins in the end.